All right, hello everyone. Welcome to Black Girl Nerds Talks. I'm Shenee,
And I'm Liz the Movie Girl. Hey guys.
and today we're doing something very special. The Black Girl Nerds channel is hosting a movie draft this year, and basically that means is that kind of like a uh, football draft. We're going to sort of pick our top 10 movies that we think are going to make the most money this year, and you get to pick two. There's going to be a contest where you win prizes and all that, and all those are in the sort of description box below. I figure we'll talk more about that a little later. But so this video is going to be about us giving you our picks for what we think are going to be the top 10 earners of the year. And then I figured you can sort of put your picks below and then also sort of apply for the contest and all that good stuff. So that's what we're doing today. Any comments or concerns, Liz? You think
No, I'm just so happy that 2016 is over. We're in 2017 and we can talk about this huge list of movies.
Yes.
Way too many, and
yes.
there's gonna be a lot of fails. My list, I don't know how it's gonna make it because it can go either way.
Yeah.
It can really go either way.
It's really difficult. So, like I said, probably making your list is going to be hard too because usually there's probably like 4 or 5 blockbusters a year, and there's like 20 this year. Like there's 20 films that they have every intention to make at least $100 million, and that's a lot. It's a lot. So they're all not going to make that money. So I feel like there's going to be some fails. I feel like there's going to be some surprises. And so this is going to be our top 10 list. And then we're also kind of going to talk about some of the other movies that are coming out that aren't necessarily going to be the top 10 earners, but maybe we're excited about it or maybe we're curious about it and stuff like that. Right? Cool.
Right. Basically, talking about our list as well as a review of what's to come in the 2017 year.
Yes. Okay, so what should we do? Should we just like kind of go from 10 to 1 and then sort of give our 10 pick, 9 pick, 8 pick, 7, like that?
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. Okay, so what's your number 10 pick? You get to pick first.
My number 10 is Justice League.
Oh, controversial. I feel like you have to talk about that one. Yeah. What is your rationale?
Justice League solo, and this is probably going to already, crash my list. But the reason why is because I feel like the Justice League is so reliant on Wonder Woman doing well.
Right.
So if Wonder Woman doesn't do well, I can't see Justice League doing well. I can't. Also, there's just not a lot of excitement for it. I don't see promotion for it that's exciting. The pics that came out recently, the pictures that came out of the Justice League didn't look interesting to me. Maybe that's.
Ooh, God, that would suck. That would suck.
It didn't look. I did not like how Cyborg looked. I can just say that.
I think that's definitely a problem because Cyborg's supposed to be fun and like bigger and like he's such a. It's so interesting that it also seems like that character's a throwaway and every kid, that's like their favorite, most noticeable member of the Justice League. Like all kids know is Cyborg because they watch the cartoons, like the Teen Titans and stuff. And so he's an extremely popular character. And so for him to be sort of regulated like that, and it doesn't seem like he's been very well thought out, is really not smart.
And why he was put in the Justice League.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know why.
Yeah. Why isn't it? Yeah, Green Lantern. But I guess because
I don't get it.
That's a really interesting pick. I like it. So for my number 10, I have the new King Kong movie.
Okay.
Because it seems like it's going to be good, and it's going to be sort of like, gosh, what's a comparative movie where the movie does all right, but doesn't do like super, super, super good because it's actually pretty good? Trying to think of a comparable movie, but I just feel like it's not going to make a huge splash. I feel like it's going to have like maybe an okay first week, enough to get it on the top, but there's just too much stuff coming behind it for it to hold on to it that long.
Godzilla, when that came out, did it make the top.
I think it was. I think it was a top movie. But I think that Kong is up against Despicable Me, if I'm correct. And I have big dreams for Despicable Me 3 because they have an extremely good marketing campaign already. Like that trailer for Despicable Me is so good. So it's pretty high on my list. So I think that Kong is going to be one of those movies that, because it looks like it's actually a good movie. It's going to be sort of like a thinking person's block. Okay, here, like a Jungle Book. I feel like it's going to be like a Jungle Book.
So that's
Uh,
how it's, and I will be honest, I haven't seen too much of the promotion for Kong.
right.
I go either way. It could be either really, really good or it could be a disaster and like a bargain bin thing that's just a throw.
Right. Yeah.
Well,
I,
I didn't put it on my list because I just feel like I still can't tell where
yeah.
it could be a Tarzan. It could, which Tarzan was a complete surprise to me that it was so
Right.
so high.
That's what I was going by. I was like,
Yeah,
people liked Tarzan. So
yeah.
maybe they're sort of into that kind of movie. I don't know. It looks good. So
It.
we'll see.
I maybe I need to watch a trailer or
Yeah, the
something.
trailer looks alright. So that's like, I don't know. That's my pick. Okay, what's your number 9?
My number 9 is, oh gosh, I'm even kind of debating it right now. War for the Planet of the Apes, or yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So
That's not on
the
my top 10.
I don't I don't even know if this would be a top 10, but I feel like every year a serious type of movie kind of gets in there, and I haven't really seen anything coming out this year that's really like more on the serious thinking side, and I feel like surprisingly those Planet of the Apes movies have been kind of more serious and
I didn't
more
see the last two. The
um
last one.
the last one was, it was more like you said, maybe a thinking movie,
Right,
and
right.
maybe didn't do as well, but
right.
it's okay because it's monkeys and
Right.
or have machine guns. So
right.
I don't know. I think it might be able to push through if it's good. Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Okay, so for me, for number 9, I have, okay, so I have two that I sort of have at the 9 slot, which means I'm kind of cheating. But I have Lego Movie Batman slash, what was the other one I had? It's Lego, so it's like two cartoon movies. So it's Lego Movie Batman and not Despicable Me. It's not on my list. I just thought of it. But let's just say it's Lego Movie Batman because I feel like there's Cars 3. It's Lego Movie Batman slash Cars 3. So I feel like
Nine.
what's that?
That's your number 9.
Yeah, that's my number 9. And I don't know which one's going to be there, but I feel like it's going to be a cartoon movie at that spot because I feel like Cars 3 is not popular enough to sort of be Finding Dory level big, but I feel like there's enough there's really a lack of kids movies this year. There's a couple, but not a ton, that it can sort of break through into the top 10, and people love the Lego movie, and the Batman Lego movies commercials look so funny, so I feel like that might end up like sneaking into the top 10 but like on the lower part, so that's my 9.
Yeah. So okay. All right. Because I have those higher up.
oh, you have them both? Yeah, you have them higher up. Yeah, you could be right. I feel like I'm underestimating both movies, but I don't know, there's stuff like Fast and Furious and 50 Shades and like Justice League and Power Rangers. So I'm just okay. We'll see. Yeah, keep going. What's your 8?
Okay, so my 8 is Thor Ragnarok.
Oh, that's a good pick.
I have been hearing good things about it.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be like this interesting thing.
Right.
So I mean,
Yeah, Taika Waititi he's really awesome.
yeah.
I think it's cool that he's directing a Thor movie.
So I'm not sure if it's going to be higher up or lower, but I feel like, and I'm not a fan of the Thor movies that have been out so far.
right.
I'm even surprised.
Yeah, they're not that great. They're not that great. But Chris Hemsworth, they're like comedies. It's so interesting because they're sort of like not really anything. I enjoy watching them though, but it might be a Chris Hemsworth thing.
Chris Hemsworth is a really great Thor. I just
yeah.
in any of the stories. But I'm curious about this one. The Hulk's gonna be in it, so I think when you bring,
Space. Thor in space.
yeah, the popular characters, there's a lot that can happen with that. So I feel like it'll be at least in the top 10, maybe, unless it's horrible. And then again,
I know. That's what's so confusing because, like, my next pick is Power Rangers, but I feel like that's not going to be in the top 10 because I feel like,
I don't think it's gonna be.
yes, I'm going to change it. But my original thinking behind that was that it's Power Rangers, but I feel like there's not enough people in the age range who care, and if it's bad, nobody's going to go see it. You know what I mean? Like, it's one of those movies that will be sort of like a Ghostbusters, like, well, not that it's killed by racists and sexist, but just that, like, if the bad reviews come in, people will just decide not to see it, you know, versus a Suicide Squad where even though the reviews were bad, people still went to go see it, you know what I mean? So I'm changing.
I think the vibe that I get from Power Rangers is a Gem and the Holograms type of vibe,
Oh, God.
where it's nostalgia because it's like 80s type of feel. 80s, not even early 90s, because Gem and the Holograms was 80s, clear 80s. But they did this thing where they made it a gritty teenage thing, and
There's
like
not even any magic in it.
like teen angst, and I don't know if it can push through.
Yeah, you're right. I'm
On
gonna
the top 10.
change.
But I could be wrong. And I don't hear kids talking about Power Rangers. I just don't hear it.
The cartoons are still on. Okay, so I'm gonna change my 8 then. So I feel like my huh?
I didn't know we could change it.
Oh no, yeah, absolutely. Are you kidding me? I like my list that I've been saying now isn't even the list that's written down. Okay, so I'm gonna change my 8. I feel like 8 is going to be 50 Shades. Is that too far down? 50 Shades of Grey. Yes, I think it's gonna be okay. So my 8 is gonna be 50 Shades of Grey, because it's such a. I feel like honestly though, I feel like 50 Shades is gonna be higher than that, like 5. What do you think?
I do not have 50 Shades on my list. And
You don't?
because 50 Shades, when it came out, well, yes, when it came out the first time, it had a big opening, but after that, it had a huge drop off, like a 68% drop off. I think the exact same thing is going to happen this time. And I think less people are going to go because I think the first time people were curious because they're like, oh, kinky sex. This time people are going to be like, no, you fooled me once. I'm not going to go to this movie.
You don't? You think so? I feel like
it's
got the Taylor Swift on it. It's got Zayn on it. It's like the trailer has like is broken records.
I think it's going to have a big opening, and then after that,
like $100 million, not enough to get in the top 10.
I think it might be 12 or 13.
Oh my god, this list. This is really. I'm getting really stressed out. Okay, I'm gonna change my 8 pick again.
Why are you gonna change it? Keep it.
I think you're right.
I could be wrong.
Okay, I know what I'm gonna put there. Jumanji. No, I'm not. That's stupid. That's stupid. Shenee. Oh, what about Logan? Logan could be 8.
I wrote down that I feel like Logan is taking itself slightly too seriously, and it might actually be a good movie, but I don't know if it'll be enough for people to put it.
How much?
Like, it doesn't feel like a superhero movie. It feels like a graphic novel turned into a movie that I don't know if people are going to.
Yeah, but I was thinking that it could be sort of like a Deadpool type thing, where it's like a rated R, but like Deadpool was fun. You're right.
Yeah, that movie does not look fun in any way, shape, or form.
Oh my god, I'm so stressed out.
No, what was your first?
Okay, so my first pick was Power Rangers, but I'm completely off that. And then my pick was 50 Shades, huh? Yeah. And then my pick. What about Transformers?
Oh.
That's a good 8 pick. Because it's not going to crack the top 5, but it's definitely going to make money.
Yeah, it's definitely going to make money. Okay,
I'll do Transformers as 8. Phew. They're all that hard. This is like getting really serious. Oh my god. I'm like so much less confident in my list than I thought I was. Okay, 7.
Oh my god, what is my 7? I put Guardians of the Galaxy
Oh
2.
my gosh, yeah. Guardians is my 7 too. Or it's my 6.
Yeah, I kept going back and forth like with
Thor
six.
is 7, Guardians is 6
Okay.
for me.
Yeah, and I feel like that's pretty straightforward. Why? I don't know.
Yeah, I just don't feel like those movies are as popular as Civil War is going to be. And the other movies that are not Civil War, like Ant-Man, Doctor Strange, open at around 6 or 7
Yeah.
for the year because Doctor Strange was 6 this past year. So that's what I think. So I guess we can just skip to what's your 6 because my Guardians is my 6 and Thor is my 7. So what's your 6?
I'm thinking. So, but Lego movie.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that's smart.
that's my 6. I'm wondering if it should be higher.
I know, but I put like I said, Lego Movie was shared cars at 8, but I feel like Lego Movie should be higher because well I have we're just like skipping around whatever audience because right now I have okay so I have Thor so it goes okay so it goes Thor is 7, Guardians is 6, Despicable Me is 5
Yeah.
because I feel like Despicable Me is gonna make like a ton of money because those movies always make a ton of money. And Minions made $1 billion last year, which is crazy because it's not good. But Despicable Me 2 is good. People love Minions. It's a big franchise.
Yeah. So I have Lego movie as my 6.
Okay.
Then I have Cars 3 or Despicable Me 3. Is it 3?
Yeah, 3.
As 5, and I
Yeah.
just can't tell because I don't know. I feel like Cars could be a kind of a Finding Dory because they're going with a more serious tone, but then it's like, and when I tell you, kids love Cars, they love Cars. It's still
Do
popular,
they? I
girl.
guess that's why they're making it. Because at first I was like, why are you making this? Why is this coming out before Incredibles 2, the greatest movie of all time?
Still, I
Incredibles
mean,
1.
I don't know when the last Cars, because Cars 2 is a popular. I work at a library, and they always ask for Cars stuff, like, and I'm like, they haven't even made a movie in like how many years? I don't understand, but so I don't,
That's
I
great.
still,
I like that. I think that's good.
so I don't know,
Inside baseball. You have the inside scoop because you're near the children. I
yeah,
don't know any children.
kid, I mean, Despicable Me and Cars 3, I'm banking on them being top and
5.
high
Yeah.
up there. I'm just wondering if they should be higher even. I don't know.
But what would they? Because that means because okay, so that puts you at 5, and so my top 4 are in no particular order because I'm not sure. Are and you don't even have Justice League in yours, but mine are Star Wars, Justice League, Fast and Furious, and Spider Man. Those are like my top 4. I don't
Yeah,
know what order they're gonna come in.
I need to change this because so the top 4, which I think this is very unrealistic, is Star Wars being that would be number 1,
Right.
but Beauty and the Beast,
Crap! I forgot about Beauty and the Beast.
Spider-Man, and Wonder Woman. I don't know why I'm putting Wonder Woman
I
so.
totally forgot about Wonder Woman.
I don't know why I have. I don't. I think I want Wonder Woman to be
It's not gonna make that type of money. I think it's probably at like an 8.
8.
Yeah.
Like it's probably going to
I
be
need to
somewhere.
redo my list is a mess right now. My
Oh,
draft is a mess. This is what football draft is like, by the way, guys. If anybody's done a football draft, they're sitting in the audience. They're like, "Wow, this is way too similar to a football draft and the way it's stressful." I completely forgot about Beauty and the Beast and Wonder Woman. They need to be in the top 10. Is Wonder Woman going to be in the top 10 though? I mean, it has to make more money than like a Transformers. I don't know. People really hate women. Let's see. What is it? Let's see. Yeah, so I need to like rethink everything.
Draft is. When you said you wanted to do this, I was like, okay, I haven't done anything like this before, but this is kind of stressful. I don't know.
It's intense, even though there's like literally nothing at risk, but it feels stressful. Because, okay, there's a couple of things that now that I'm looking at it, I feel like need to be in my list and are not. Beauty and the Beast is a big one. Beauty and the Beast.
I have that really high up. I think I'm being ridiculous about how high it is. I think it should be probably like a 6, but I have it as 2 right now.
It might though. Like people really love Beauty
I can't
and the
tell
Beast.
if that's going to be good or not. I feel
it doesn't
like
look good, honestly. The trailers don't look good.
It doesn't look good.
Emma Watson was really miscast.
Well, you know what I said, because did we talk about this? So that I felt like they should have went for like a Selena Gomez or something.
Oh yeah, I totally agree with you.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah.
Because I feel like Beauty and the Beast is missing, and I don't even have Wonder Woman in my top 10.
I think it'll probably be somewhere more like a
7 or an 8.
A 7 or 8, and probably War of the Planet of the Apes might not even be on there.
Yeah, I think I might take Kong off my list.
That's why. Can we just, okay? So we kind of have talked about where we're going with our list, and I guess we'll just put up a final list. But that's basically, I can just run through the movies that I think will be somewhere in the top 10.
Okay,
which is starting from 10: Justice League, Thor Ragnarok, Cars 3, Despicable Me 3, Guardians of the Galaxy 2, Lego Movie, Batman Lego Movie, Wonder Woman, Spider-Man Homecoming, Beauty and the Beast, and Star Wars.
Okay, so I did have Kong, but I think I'm going to have it be Wonder Woman at 10, and then I have, for like 9 and 8, I think THOR, Lego Movie, and Cars, because you like have turned me on Cars, and then I have Thor's Guardians, and then I'm just gonna slot Beauty and the Beast at 5. Thor, Guardians, Beauty and the Beast, and then we have Fast and the Furious, Justice League, and Star Wars. That's 9. I'm missing. Okay, so Thor, Guardians, Spider-Man. I think those are all going to be in a row. Beauty and the Beast, because I feel like Beauty and the Beast is going to make more than Spider-Man. What do you think? More kids? I don't know. Spider-Man?
I don't know because, oh God.
I forgot about Despicable Me.
I'm wondering if I'm putting too much into Spider-Man. Like, it might.
I think you are. I think that Spider-Man is probably going to be like 7 or 8. Spider-Man's that franchise never makes that much money.
What?
Like not like top money.
Not the other ones, but I feel like with Marvel Sony matchup that it might. It's not like
there's a lot of minorities in that film.
It's not like with the other Spider-Man movies which the old ones, the Sam Raimi, yeah, he has made a good amount of money. Those were
they were like the only superhero films at the time.
But the new ones, I think the thing is that it's not like this movie is going to have Iron Man and Spider-Man. Like I can't.
And it looks the most like what kids recognize as Spider-Man now, because they watch the Amazing Spider-Man cartoon, and it has Iron Man in it. He's like his mentor. So maybe you're right.
I think it has to be high up there,
like a 5.
Unless it's a horrible.
It's not going to be horrible. It looks great. It looks great. So, but I don't know. Suicide Squad looked great too. Or did it?
Though?
Did it? You're right.
And